Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1957 Triumph Perfekt vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Western Germany, and the name fits with the functionality and the engineering put into this. Top of the line German engineering. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back like a switchblade and extends. Margins are located behind the carriage here. Scale will tell you exactly what space you're on. I'm just going to set this left one around 5 and the right one 75-ish. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. And this is the smoothest, lightest carriage that I've ever come across. Even smoother than an Adler, which is crazy because I always rank Adler as #1 smoothest. And these actually merged, I believe. Triumph merged with Adler at some point, so that makes a lot of sense. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, so single skips 2 half spaces, 1.5 skips 3, 2 skips 4 half spaces. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. I switch from black to red. There's a switch on the left side here. Flip that up to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle on the white indicator, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it on the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. Just absolutely wonderful machine. It feels like an Adler mixed with a Facet, the way that the keys feel. So it's in between. The Facet's a little heavier on the touch, and the Adler is a little lighter, but this is like right in between. It's like a perfect feel. We're gonna look at that print, and the print looks beautiful. I don't know how they made so many top of the line typewriters in Germany. They must have been swapping engineers because these are just amazing machines. This is my first Triumph Perfekt that I've got working, running, serviced. So I'm really amazed by the engineering put in this beautiful machine. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Flip that forward, it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy, or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock, or straighten the page. If you load it crooked, you can flip that, straighten the page, and flip it back. You want to make sure it's in the back position before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Going to flip this down for now. Put the color back on black. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left to clear the. Just hit the shift button again. This is your margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release. It does allow you to type past that all the way to the end. Very good. Backspace on the right side. Super smooth and light. Tab button. This has tabs already set on 10 space intervals. I'm just going to clear all of them with this lever on the very back. Right there. That clears all tabs. So now we shouldn't have any. Man, that's such a light, smooth feel. I just love feeling that carriage glide. So now we have all the tabs cleared. So I'm just going to set one right in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. And you can set as many tabs as you want. To clear that one specific tab, you just flip that switch down to the minus. So now they're all clear again, but that's just to clear one tab. It's not to clear all of them. The all tab clears in the back, and we're just going to keep one tab set right there. Very good. The hood pops up from the top here like this. It's got 2 prongs that it just seats into. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction manually, the side you want it to go to, you just flip the switch behind it and it'll pull to that side. And that's meant to catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon, which is a little metal piece to automatically swap the direction without you having to go in there and do it yourself. And if you don't have a metal piece, you should be able to tie a knot or two. Just make it so where it catches that. Not all ribbons have eyelets, so that just goes straight down on the top. This is your carriage lock. So you move the carriage to the middle, flip it to the back. Let's see here. right there like that. Flip it to the back, it locks the carriage in the middle, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't bang around causing any kind of internal damage. Flip it to the front to unlock it. So this is the paper release, this is the carriage release, and this is the all-tab clear. Behind the left knob is the line space retainer. If you flip it up, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You flip it back, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space, and the same concept when you pull this knob out on the left side, disables the spacing, push it in, you get the clicks. And that's it, now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.